evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, the TBI and the Shelbyville Police Department have arrested a suspect responsible for a murder in Bedford County last weekend. The Tennessee Emergency Management Agency issued the state's first locally generated wireless alert last weekend for an incident in Moore County. A new Subway store opened in Tullahoma this week, and the 41A Music Festival kicks off this Friday. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Monday night located and charged the suspect responsible for a murder that occurred last weekend in Bedford County. Ronnie Dwayne Osler, age 46, of Jackson, Tennessee, was charged with one count of criminal homicide as well as violating his probation. Other charges are currently pending against Osler. On September 21st at approximately 1:49 p.m., Jonathan Cody Minnick, age 23, was discovered dead by his roommate at his residence located at 502 Vandy Avenue in Shelbyville. It was determined that from an autopsy that Minnick died from blunt force trauma to the head. Earlier reports had indicated he was shot. The victim's 1995 red Chevy Suburban was also missing from his residence. Osler, who most recently had been living at the residence, was immediately identified as a suspect in the murder and was located by agents at the Imperial Motel in Murfreesboro. He was arrested by TBI and the Shelbyville Police Department without incident. Minnick's vehicle was also located in Murfreesboro. Investigators believe Osler and Minnick got into an argument and physical altercation at the residence over money. TBI assisted the Shelbyville Police Department at the request of the 17th Judicial District Attorney General's office. Osler was booked into the Bedford County Jail without bond and is scheduled to appear in court on October the 8th. The Tennessee Emergency Management, or TEMA, issued the state's first locally generated wireless alert last weekend for an incident in Moore County using new software that will distribute warning messages through multiple channels. At noon on Saturday, TEMA distributed the wireless alert message about a planned county-wide power outage to Moore County residents and residents in part of Lincoln County using the Federal Integrated Public Alert and Warning System, also known as IPAWS. TEMA delivered the message to residents' cell phones to let them know their power would be out at 12 a.m. on Sunday, September 22nd, for about 4 hours. The alert message supported local outreach efforts to let Moore County residents know about the outage and what to do to prepare. TEMA Director Jim Bassam said, quote, supporting local emergency managers and warning the public just became more effective. Local agencies can now inform the public about emergencies by directing alerts, calls to cell phones, weather radios, and broadcast networks. When emergencies cross multiple counties or a local agency needs help distributing a public warning, TEMA will have the same capability, end quote. September is National Preparedness Month, and as the lead state of Tennessee agency for promoting personal preparedness, TEMA is working directly with local emergency management agencies and other local authorities to help the public be prepared for the next disaster. A Rutherford County woman has been sentenced after pleading guilty to TennCare fraud charges earlier this year. The Office of Inspector General announced that Christy Robinson, age 26, of Murfreesboro, pleaded guilty to felony TennCare fraud and theft of services. Rutherford Criminal Circuit Court ordered her to make restitution to TennCare of over $12,000 as well as paying court costs. She's also banned from applying for or receiving TennCare benefits in the future. The court also sentenced her to 5 years in prison, but suspended the sentence to supervised probation. Prison isn't the worst thing that could happen if a person is convicted of TennCare fraud, Inspector General Deborah Y. Faulkner said. Losing the privilege of applying for health care benefits throughout the state's TennCare program and paying TennCare back for health care benefits are strong actions that could last beyond a prison term. Robinson was arrested earlier this year and charged with TennCare fraud and theft of services for receiving TennCare benefits she was not eligible to receive by claiming her minor children as members of her household in order to appear eligible for TennCare. District Attorney William Whitsett Jr. prosecuted this case. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
What was that? That's the 2013 model year blowout sale going on now right here at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Right now you can get the 2013 Chevy Silverado for $9,000 off. No way! $9,000 off? That's right. And you can get the 2013 Chevy Impala for $6,000 off. With hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, do yourself a favor and get the Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Has your love taken a downturn? Are you in a relationship recession? You need a bailout. Hope has arrived. You're qualified for the Romance Stimulus Package at Woodard's Diamond Showroom. We have an entire store filled with fine jewelry that will put the sparkle back in your love story. Our team of romance advisors has the surefire plan to get your passion on the road to recovery. Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tullahoma's second Subway franchise opened in Tullahoma on Wednesday afternoon. The new store is located on Carroll Street on the property formerly occupied by Dameron's Restaurant, which was destroyed by fire last year. John Gray was there for the ribbon cutting and brings us this story.
Subway South grand opening right here in Tullahoma across from Thomas Auto Sales on Manchester Highway, right before you go over the viaduct. It's a new location for Subway, and we're looking forward to having them on this side of town. And this is the brand new Subway on the south side of town over here. And they're looking good in here today. They're going to have their grand opening here in a minute. And the ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce. And just like always, you see all of those wonderful, wonderful Subway products here. And you get a choice to do just whatever you want to do, and they make it just exactly the way you want it. Yeah, they're starting to come in here for the Subway ribbon cutting. And there's the Subway man right there, busting the move in Tullahoma. Look at it. You think he ain't got that step down? Look at him go. Woo-wee! This is the ribbon cutting at the Subway right here, and these are all the chamber members, and there's the Subway man. Look at them, don't they look good? Yes, sir. Here's Benny Garrick, the Traders Bank. They're the ones that funded this deal, so good news for the south side of town. There's a new Subway here. ribbon cutting. There it goes. And there's the Subway man right there. Look at that. Isn't that great? Congratulations to Subway of Tullahoma. All right, we're at the ribbon cutting and grand opening of what I call Subway South here in Tullahoma. We're with Kyle Newman, the manager here, and Mandy Green, who is the manager of the other Subway store in town. And congratulations. Just how happy are you?
We're extremely excited.
Extremely, yeah.
And
we want a busy day today.
We want to thank everybody who came out today and invite the ones who didn't get to make it out, and also want to tell everybody not to forget to come see us at the other store now that this nice one's open. But once again, thanks to everybody that came out. Okay, and Kyle, you want them to come through the door, don't you, buddy?
Bring them on. Bring your family, bring your friend, bring your dog. Let's leave it outside.
To leave him outside. Okay, folks.
Get your dog a $5 foot long.
All right. Hey, well, maybe that dog likes a $5 foot long. You never can tell. All right. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Reported incidents of domestic crime are down in the volunteer state. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says reported domestic crimes are down by 3.4% from 2010 through last year. The agency says homicides connected with domestic issues fell by 2.2% from 2010 to 2012. Simple and aggravated assaults were the second and third most reported domestic crimes. Reported cases of incest soared by 86% over that time frame. TBI Director Mark Gwynn says the agency believes domestic crimes continue to be underreported because of personal relationships between the victim and the offender. Almost 72% of domestic crime victims were female. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Ford family has expanded to 2 separate locations. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That means 2 times the customer service and 2 times the inventory. So no matter where you're located, let the Russell Barnett Ford family make your next vehicle purchase a great one. 2 times the inventory, 2 times the customer service. That's the Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, fall promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Recreation Department is gearing up for a busy October. We stopped by to see Meryl Meadows, who fills us in on some of the activities coming up next month. Let's watch.
October is here, although I probably don't have to remind you, it's getting nice and cool and crisp. So we have lots on store for the month of October. On October the 12th, we have another concert. This will be our concert this year at Fraser McEwen Park. It's going to start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to have the Tullahoma 2012 high school student Teen Idol finalists. They'll be starting at 4 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, we'll have Casey Smith. She's a local favorite. She does a lot of country, pop, folk, all sorts of things. And then going ahead and starting at 8:30, we'll have Cumberland Blue. This is a jazz duo or jazz band out of Nashville, and they are, I'm going to say, they're high school child prodigy band, and they're awesome to listen to. So that's a whole day from 4 o'clock all the way up until 10 o'clock that you can have a free concert down at Fraser McEwen Park, and this is great for kids of all ages. We're going to have music there from young people that's just going to blow your socks off. So it's a fun time to come on out. Bring your coolers, bring your blankets, bring your lawn chairs. We'll also have some food vendors there, so if you're hungry, hey, come on out and get something to eat just as well. On the 26th, we got our hayride, haunted hayride time again. That'll be at Fraser McEwen Park as well, starting at 7 o'clock in the evening, going until 10. The cost will be $2 per ride. And right now, I'm looking for some scary acts. So if you want to be famous and get into our hayride, give me a call at 461-1080. Let me know what you want to do. This is a great opportunity for some fundraisers because you'll get a proceed of what we bring in, a percentage of the proceed that we bring in. So give me a call at 461-1080 if you've got a nice, hairy, scary type of thing to bring into our hayride. Also, our disc golf course is getting ready to open. And on October the 30th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, kids, you get out early on Wednesdays. We're going to have a disc golf scramble. The new disc golf course is over next to the East Middle School. You can come and participate in this scramble. This will be prior to our grand opening. We'll have people there who are experienced in disc golf, plus they'll have their own discs to help you, and you can learn how to play this great, fun thing to do. This is a sport for anybody that can do it. You can bring your grandma out and do it. It's a great time. The course is just gorgeous, goes through the woods, lots of fun stuff to do. And you get to maybe even win a prize, but best of all, you'll have some people there that will show you how to play the game, and they are good. Also want to let you know we have lifeguard training going on and swim lessons. And if you want some more information on the swim lessons, call Sheila at 455-1121. Or if you can't remember that, just give me a call at 461-1080. Stop by, pick up one of the schedules at our community centers. Go on TullahomaTN.gov. Click on the link on the recreation page. You can get the listing of everything that's going on that we're doing for you. So if you have any questions, remember, I'm at 461-1080 or stop by at CD Stamps.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Fifi. Fifi's a little black and white French bulldog who recently had puppies and needs to go to a good home. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society by sending them to Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org. The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a border collie mix named Barney. Barney entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately 2 years old. Barney is up to date on his vaccination, heartworm negative, and gets along well with other dogs and children. He will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Microchip identification is also available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more information or more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $35 deposit, refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. Stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. After much anticipation, the Kiwanis Club 41A Music Festival is kicking off Friday night. Event organizers stopped by our studio to give us an update on what to expect.
Hi, I'm Jason Rebb with the Highland Rim Kiwanis Club, and I'm the festival director for the 41A Music and Arts Festival that we have each year at the end of September, this year the 27th and 28th in downtown Tullahoma. This year's event features 10 musical acts ranging from a tribute to Michael Jackson to a jazz fusion artist all the way to the current country artists that are exploding in Nashville right now. Will Hogue is our Friday night headliner. Will is releasing his 8th studio album in October and is on a national tour and stopping by Tullahoma to give us a good show that promises to be very energetic. And we're actually getting a lot of response from people throughout the country that are planning to come see his performance.
57 years of memories fall like the rain comes down, and I could not help myself but cry as they laid you in the ground. But when I get my wings, I'm gonna fly back home to you. Go ahead and you can tell St. Peter, open up, I'm coming on.
Saturday night headliner is Natalie Stovall. Natalie's a very dynamic fiddle player that's recently been signed to Hit Shop Records out of Nashville and puts on a tremendous show, very energetic.
Get up every day, start another page in this crazy life I'm in. Ain't no time to rest, gotta make the best of every single breath I'm given. I'm a woman with a mind of my own. I ain't scared of getting what I want, 'cause I keep going around and round in circles until my God is coming.
And she's being opened by Valerie Buckner, who is a third-time repeat at the 41A Music and Arts Festival. Valerie is a Tullahoma native and has a very energetic show, very high energy, up on your feet, dancing in the aisles show where she does 80s, 90s, and 2000s covers. Really gets people pumped up, and I think that'll be a great compliment to our show and especially a great way to kick off Natalie's performance. As you will recall, the show is a fundraiser, the major fundraiser for the Highland Rim Kiwanis Club. We have raised throughout the course of the festival over $40,000 that we have funneled back into the community through very worthwhile charities such as Coffee County Cares for Families, Head Start, Horseplay, Talk About Curing Autism, Tullahoma Daycare, and many others. The list just goes on, and we add to that every year, and we're happy to do that. The event could not happen without the support of our sponsors. If you're interested in sponsorship opportunities that range anywhere from $50 to $3,000, please look for us on our Facebook page at Highland Rim Kiwanis 41A Music Festival or at our website, www.highlandrimkiwanis.org. Thank you.
Jason, this event, I believe, is also free to the public, that people that want to come and watch.
Absolutely. We're a totally free event. The costs are underwritten by our supporters. We have a lot of vendors there that will help us raise money. We have drink sales that we raise money through, but it's totally free to get in. We do, however, have donation boxes at the gates and at the vendor booths, and we gladly accept any donations.
You also mentioned vendor booths. Can you comment on that, because there's quite a bit of that going on as well?
Absolutely. This year we've got space for 30 vendors, including our drink vendors, Coke, Sundrop, a couple of beer companies. But we have everything ranging from Greek food to pizza to sandwiches to gourmet soups, something for everybody. There's also t-shirt sales, all different types of products you could hope to find at a festival. This year, another thing that we're adding is a Corvette Club show. They're going to roll in Saturday morning. They're going to park on the the Lincoln Street side of the festival, and they'll have between 20 and 60 cars there for display.
Do you have any idea how many people this event will draw?
We're hoping for about 6,000 to 8,000. Last year it was estimated that at the opening act, or the headline act on Saturday night, Dustin Lynch performed, we had about 8,000 people, but we couldn't get a true count because there were people across the street, parked in parking lots, sitting on the backs of their trucks, etc. We hope to have about 6,000 to 8,000 people inside the gates this year. I think that's a very manageable number that we can easily accommodate.
We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Last month's sales were so good, I need cars now to restock my lot. I'm Keith Barnett at Russell Barnett Kia, and I've come up with a plan. It's my car bazaar. Whether you owe $1,000 or several thousand on that car that you hate, this car bazaar is here to help you out. You have a job and $149? My For the People credit approval process is here to help you out. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hurry in before the car bazaar ends. I'm Keith Barnett, and I'm the dealer for the people.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1933 at 90 degrees. The record low was in 1928 at 35 degrees. The average high on this day is 78 and the average low is 54. Tonight, look for mostly clear weather with a low of around 57. On Friday, sunny weather expected with a high of 79 and a low of 55, and mostly sunny weather in the forecast for Saturday with a high of 78 and a low of 55. Some nice weather expected this weekend for the 41A Music Festival. Hope y'all have a good time. That's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.